Hey, what is going on, guys? It is CHAP here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over why Fortnite sucks. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that Fortnite is not the way that it used to be back in Season 1, 2, and 3. So, let's get into it. The main reason why Fortnite is not the way it used to be is because of how much it caters towards noobs. I'm talking about when they add in items such as the grappler, porta forts, and the rifts are iffy. Alright, so first let's talk about the grappler. The grappler is very bad. It is pretty much built for a noob. If you want to, you could push someone very aggressively, and then you could just one pump someone with the face without building at all. It takes one press, and you take high ground with ease, not rewarding the skilled player. But also, if there's a really good player pushing you, you could just grapple away, and then that's just avoiding the fight, making slower gameplay. Next, let's talk about the rifts. The rifts are great because they speed up the game pace, they allow more action, and I'm pretty sure everyone loves rifts. I don't think they should add them, but still, you can escape fights very fastly like that. And lastly, we have the porta fort. Porta fort's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty much building you a 5-story building made out of finished metal. What more do I need to say? The second reason why Fortnite is sucking is because of the useless items like the balloons and mounted turret and the stink bombs. First of all, balloons were never good, and I don't think they ever will be. The only reason balloons are good is for transportation if you're trying to move fast. That's why I'm using them in this gameplay, to move fast, because it takes forever to run from place to place. Like, balloons are so useless. Like, you just use them. The only way that they'd be good is that if you could use glider redeploy, you could take them all the way up, and you could detach them, and you could just glide away. Like, if you ever get a balloon out of a chest, you're like, yes, a balloon. You hate it, and you're just mad because you just wasted a purple item when you could have gotten like a purple pump. And then we have the mounted turret. I don't think anyone likes the mounted turret. It's not a single person likes it. It's the most noob weapon in the game. You just place it down and it does 40 damage. It shreds through builds and you can only kill someone if you shoot them through the back. And it's extremely hard to shoot them through the front because then they'll just laser you. And the stink bombs. When the gas grenades were in the game, nobody asks for them. And then they removed them. It was great. One less item in the game. And then they come back with the stink bombs. No one uses these. They need a vault. Stink bombs are so trash. Like, next I want to talk about the Season 7 additions, the airplanes, and the zip lines. Airplanes are the most annoying thing in the game. It is so OP. It's pretty much a flying mounted turret, and it also has a speed boost that can ram into you that kills you 90% of the time. There is 0 ways to counter this. If you try and build, it just rips right through your build with the turret and rams right into you. And also, you could fly up in the air and you could jump out and use it as a free way to use glider redeploy, and then they could just bounce on top of you and then kill you that way too. I know that they nerfed them so when you break it and someone's in it, it takes away 50 damage, but it's still the most OP thing to ever come to the game. And the other addition we have to the game is the zip lines. Zip lines are so worthless. I don't know how many times I've been going down to like a location, like if I'm going to Paradise Palms, the tallest building, there's a zip line that goes across so you can't get a good landing. Because if you go like and you're gliding down, you attach to the zip line, it takes you up the mountain, and then you just have to leave the game because you got a bad landing. And also, if you're on a mountain and then you don't want to go on the zip line and you just accidentally take it down, like that, like you should be able to press a button if you want to go on a zip line. Because there's so many times where I've been in a scrim and I'm on the top of a mountain and there's a zip line, and then everyone's all in their boxes, and then I accidentally touch the zip line and it takes me out and I'm in the open, and then I'm just a free fish floating in the ocean, and then all the sharks just come and fire at me and kill me right away. The next thing I want to talk about is very unnecessary weapons, such as the thermal, minigun, 6-shooter, quad launcher, and heavy AR. So first I want to talk about the thermal. The thermal needs a vault because we have the scoped AR already, and everyone knows that the scoped AR is better than the thermal, and no one uses the thermal. It's pretty useless, and it's not good either. Next, the minigun. The minigun is 50-50. It's the most OP gun in the game, but it's also the worst gun in the game. If it's endgame and you have 999 ammo, you could just spam the other player, and then it just shreds through builds and it shreds through health. There's almost zero ways to counter this. Next is the 6-shooter. I don't know anyone that likes this gun. Nobody uses it. It has lots of bloom when you're shooting from the hip, so it's very likely that you won't hit a shot. And the quad launcher is just pretty much a really annoying gun, because we already have 2 rocket launchers. We don't need a third one. And lastly, I want to talk about the heavy AR. This is one that I hate a lot because it does 96 damage to the head, and it does 48 damage body shot, and it's a bloom machine too. The more you shoot with it, the bigger the bloom spread gets, and it gets so large to a point where it just comes down to pure RNG luck. And it's just so overpowered because one person can be shooting all around them, but then one person can down someone in just 4 shots. And this gun doesn't have a slow fire rate. It has a very fast fire rate at 3.75, and it also has 25 for a mag, and it reloads very fast. And that was the video. I went over all the reasons that I think why Fortnite sucks. Please leave a comment down below telling me why you think it sucks, or give me some criticism on my video, because this should be the first video that I put out on this YouTube channel. And yeah, I will be making a Why Black Ops 4 Sucks video soon, because that game does suck and I want my money back. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, say something funny. I don't know. See you guys later.